there's been a lot of nutritional deficiencies now that people are actually looking at the soil microbiome first.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
say that specifically because in golf courses and high-end turfgrass management, people have always said, oh, we have take all or brown patch, or we have all these things. It's a manganese problem. We have manganese problems. But now a lot of these researchers at awesome land-grant universities have looked the layer deeper and said, actually, it's not manganese. It's the microbes that process manganese for the plants. That's where the hitch is. And so we're starting to see evidence of this play out in different ways. You know, the biological conversation is going extreme. I cannot wait to see where it's going to go in the next 5 years. But I will say, you know, harnessing nature is really what we're after.
Right.
I use the framework of inherent properties because, you know, you might be born 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
You might be born 4 feet tall. Well, it's obviously, you know, what your genetics is, and, you know, what God gives you is what God gives you. But how do you use those talents the best for, especially something like if I'm going to go out and run?
Right.
You know, I'm going to run a race and do something, and this is a marathon. You know, growing peaches in the state of Georgia, it's a marathon. And these peach trees are coming to the end of their race. And so what are we going to do between now and the end to get the most production out of them in this timeline?
Yes, in
But
this specific context of,
yeah.
yeah.
And so there's just a lot of excitement around things that maybe I finish a crop, maybe I start a crop, maybe I help it somewhere along the way. These plants are, you know, they're not grown in a greenhouse. They're outside. They're going to have stress.